Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Moltrap here, coming at you with Game 3 of a thus far very, very exciting finals between Beasty and DIMAGA, the finals of the Craft Cup number 35. This has been absolutely awesome. Awesome games. DIMAGA barely outclassing Beasty. Actually, I don't know if you could even call it outclassing with that last game. Game 1, definitely an outclassing, just out-macroed him, and despite Beasty's best efforts to send drops all over the map and keep his economy down, he just got out-macroed. In Game 2, you know, DIMAGA fended off that bunker rush with relatively little losses, and did lose something though. Beasty was ahead, but DIMAGA just kept getting a little bit more ahead, and he got about a bunch of Zerglings, forced Beasty to be a little bit defensive, and as a result, Beasty fell way behind in the economy there. Well, actually, no, he didn't really fall that far behind in economy, but DIMAGA got enough of an economy from just droning up constantly for a while that he was able to just basically get huge mass Zerglings and Banelings, and just went for a mass Zergling Baneling almost all in basically. And after 4 or 5 attempts, managed to bust him. So here we are in Game 3. DIMAGA on the verge of winning this best of 5 series. And if he can take Game 3, he will win the series and win the modest prize pool that goes with the Craft Cup. Beasty, although, on the other hand, like I said, he's been doing very well. He's been to the finals 10 times. He's no slouch. He has a chance of coming back in this series here. Drone Scout is going to get in and spot that it won't be a 2-racks this time. It's actually going to be a tech build instead. And Beasty has gone for a 2-racks pressure each game so far, both games so far. This time he is going to go ahead and go for a tech build instead, getting that gas, getting a Marine out to kill any scouts, and then he's going to be able to tech up. We're going to see if it's going to be an add-on or if it's going to be a factory or something like that. His orbital command is almost up as well. And DIMAGA looks like did go for a hatchery first and now is going for a spawning pool. So, and getting the gas as well. So, relatively econ-based build here. And he actually, I think he put the hatchery down before he scouted this single barracks. Although he'd already scouted no Terran here and no Terran here. So he it wasn't very, it was cross positions. So you could kind of feel safe from a 2-racks even if there was one because of that positioning. Anyway, Drone Scout over here, I'm not sure what it was doing over there actually, but it's gonna get where are these Marines going? That was kind of weird. They're like, let's go check all over here. I guess maybe they're trying to chase that drone. I have no idea what's going on there, but they are abandoning their duties. The drone's gonna get right back in. SCV trying to block. Oh no, not gonna be able to block. Drone's gonna be able to get in and scout everything. Wow, scouts the reactor and the factory and steals the gas, interestingly enough. Wants to make sure he doesn't get too much tech going on, although the reactor with the factory indicates a double Hellions is likely, so it's doesn't need that gas right now anyway, although he might be worried about, you know, getting a starport after this, which is always a possibility. We might see, you know, sometimes you might see a double Hellions and then get a add-on, sorry, the tech lab on the barracks and build a starport so you can still get out quick Banshees with the double Hellions. In any case, he is powering down that extractor with those 2 kind of slacker Marines who were, you know, just being lazy on the job, doing some sightseeing, checking out the Menk statue instead of guarding their post. And the Hellions are out. 2 Hellions are out. I had him rallied into his base for some reason, but he did rally them out at the last moment, so they are going to be out. He's going to try and do some harassment. I don't think this is going to get anywhere. Roaches are already out. All he needs to do is block his ramp and have that queen and a couple roaches to run around and deal with this. He's got some good creep going on, so he's going to be able to deal with these Hellions pretty well. And they are going to run in, see that creep, and I'm not sure if he saw those roaches actually, but he is going to fall back. Rejoin with these other 2 Hellions, I suppose. Check the towers, might as well. And roaches are actually going up here to this tower to take it, I believe, and see if there's a Marine there that they can kill off. So these Hellions might have an opportunity to sneak in and kill some drones. There are 4 of them, so if they can get some good lineage on those drones, they can do some major damage. Here he comes. He's trying to run in. Nope, he's going to be forced back by those roaches. Wise move by Beasty to just follow his forces back, not try and engage at all. These 3 roaches, however, are running across the map. I'm not sure exactly what they hope to accomplish. Beasty does have a few marauders out to deal with these roaches. Again, a wise move. You kind of force roaches with the Hellions, so it makes sense to get some marauders out to deal with the roaches. And here come those roaches. They're going to aim for that tech lab with the stim upgrade on it, and I believe they are going to get owned by these. And stim is very close to finishing, but it's very close to dying as well. SCV's coming off the line to repair that tech lab. He really, really did not want to lose stim there. He really needed stim to finish. Stim is such a long upgrade. If you get it canceled, you really have to spend some time getting it back. Anyway, so now he's pushing out, and a massive amount of spine crawlers going down here. This is actually a huge push. Sending SCVs with this push as well. Beasty is going basically all in. A nice timing push. If he can get there before the spine crawlers are up, which I don't think he's going to do, he could do some major damage. Hellions to roast Zerglings, Marauders to deal with roaches, SCVs to just buffer damage and basically be annoying. A super combination of units before Spire is finished when they have no air units. It's a really, really good combo. Of course, very vulnerable to air, and then the spine crawlers are going to finish. Bit by bit prime. Beasty yells as he runs his SCVs in for a massive all-in. He stims his Marauders. He runs in. The Marauders are going to be able to do very well against those spine crawlers. SCV's taking the damage. Takes out a couple spine crawlers. The Hellions not able to do too much right now. They need to run by and try and kill drones. The Marauders are not quite enough, though. There's too many roaches. And DIMAGA yelling his own name in response. Looks like some drones, a lot of drones actually, going down to these Hellions, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Beasty, that is so funny. I wonder what I've done wrong in the first 2 games. Oh, that's sad. Beasty is kind of admitting defeat here. He hasn't quite GG'd yet. He's still playing. His APM is still high. Still playing with all his heart, just because, you know, it is the finals of the series. You might as well. He's asking DIMAGA what he could have done differently, though. That is one of the cool things about StarCraft 2, I gotta say. That is, you got a really cool game. You've got a really cool community playing a game when you can lose a game and at the end before you leave be like, hey, how could I have beaten you? And the other guy's like, oh, you know, I don't know. Or, you know, I've had a lot of games where, uh-oh, some more Marauders coming out. They are stimming. They might be able to take out these roaches with proper kiting, actually. Mutalisks coming in, though, are going to seal the fate of these Marauders. Does he have any anti-air? SCVs coming off the line as well. I think it's every SCV is now gone for one last final attack, trying to kill off those roaches. There's GG. Grats coming from Beasty. Nicely played by DIMAGA. Excellent, excellent games. Anyway, that's really cool. I've had a lot of games where I've played someone and I've lost, and I've been like, oh my god, like, what do you do against immortals in PvP? And they're like, oh well, you can. Some guy told me, oh well, phoenixes are actually pretty good because you lift them. I'm like, I didn't know that. That's, you know, it's cool when you can lose to a guy and he'll tell you how to beat him next time. Or, you know, I've actually done the same thing when I run into players lower than I am, and they ask me, I'm like, oh well, you know, you could do this differently. So anyway, good stuff. DIMAGA takes the series, takes the finals, and Beasty, despite going to the finals 10 times, does not win this time. And it's going to have to try again another day. He's going to try and go for his 11th finals another week. Hope you guys enjoyed this series. Thanks very much for watching. GG, and take care, and congrats to DIMAGA.